Trooper Tanner Hess was sitting on the side of an Arkansas highway, radar gun ready, when a black sedan flew by, way over the speed limit. The radar lit up. The trooper started the engine, pulled out, and tried to make a stop. But the driver had no plans to pull over. The driver kept speeding, hitting 130 miles an hour. Trooper Hess stayed right behind him, holding position and waiting for backup to help bring it to an end.
So there's going to be 100% for the county. There's going to be Caldwell Highway 1 northbound. It's going to be a block.
So you make sure D1 and D2 are advised. Still northbound, speeds 104, traffic light.
Go ahead, 13.
Soon, another trooper joined the chase, Grady Pettigrew. He moved up, passed Hess, and took the lead. He stayed calm, waited for the right time, and set up for a PIT maneuver. At about 120 miles an hour, Pettigrew made contact. The car lost control and went off the road. The driver wasn't wearing a seatbelt. When the car rolled, he was thrown out, landing several yards away. The crash site was a mess. The car was torn up and the driver was badly hurt. More troopers arrived within moments, but it was already too late. The driver had been thrown from the car and didn't survive the crash. There was nothing anyone could do. On February 24th, an erratic Honda Accord caught the attention of ASP Sergeant Stephen Briggs on Interstate 30. The car was swerving wildly across lanes, clearly signaling a severely impaired driver. When Briggs activated his lights, the driver took an exit and briefly popped his door open as if to run. Instead, he changed his mind, mashed the gas pedal, and fled into the city at more than double the posted speed limit.
We're stopped. Step back.
Signal stopping.
Let me tell you a secret. Not a single Honda Accord has successfully fled from Arkansas State Troopers yet. Tearing through a 35 miles per hour zone at 75 miles per hour, the suspect desperately tried to change that statistic. The pursuit came to a sudden halt when the Honda blew through a dead end and crashed squarely into a massive rock. The driver, Rodney Warren, bailed into the dark woods, but his drunken cardio was no match for Sergeant Briggs.
Copy, it's 28 to 11.
Frank Boy Victor Nora Lincoln. My auntie and my uncle. Who your auntie is? You don't? No, I don't. Alright, Green. Tell him I said hello. Green King gonna be on your ass. I know. You know what? And if you are really related to Green King, you should know better. Cause that's an outstanding man. You a jackass. You a jackass. He gonna be on your ass. And I'll tell Mr. King that too. Tell him, motherfucker. You ain't gonna tell him that, nigga. You a scary ass motherfucker. And I ain't your nigga. You a scary ass motherfucker. That's true, nigga to you, dumbass. What? You said what? You got the camera on? Yes, it's on. Smile at it. It's on.
Reeking of alcohol with a cold, open Budweiser on his floorboard, Warren spent the night screaming at jail deputies. Hit with multiple charges, including felony fleeing and DWI, he is now looking at up to 6 years behind bars. Some criminals think they can make a habit of outrunning the law. On May 20th, 2023, troopers spotted a black GMC Sierra driven by Christopher Monroe, a multi-convicted felon with active warrants for drug trafficking. Monroe had already managed to slip away from local police twice in the past few weeks, and his confidence was in the sky. He thought he was completely untouchable until the ASP boys showed up.
We're going to be 67 south at
Monroe instantly went into full reckless mode. He violently brake-checked Trooper, forcing him to smash his patrol car into a concrete barrier and terminate his pursuit. But you can't crash ASP Trooper like that and expect to get away clean. Now, multiple angry ASP troopers were right on his bumper.
Passing Roosevelt, you got light traffic, speed 100. Northbound on Springer. Northbound Springer.
Northbound on Springer.
Northbound, looks like coming up the train tracks. We come up to Roosevelt.
Looks like we're going to be going south on MLK. I got cut off. I'm trying to catch back up. Eastbound Roosevelt. Eastbound Roosevelt.
Eastbound Roosevelt.
Got it there. Got it there.
Hit and roll over.
This is one of the most brutal ASP PIT. Trooper Briggs delivered a devastating hit that violently flipped the heavy truck.
Hit and roll over.
My leg broke, bro. Get up! My leg is broke! Get up! Oh! Dude, 4 fucking times, you motherfucker! Hey, did anybody get hurt? 4 motherfucking times! Anybody get hurt, though? Fuck you! Fine, we'll drag his ass in.
Troopers found exactly what he was trying so hard to hide: a locked safe stuffed with fentanyl, meth, cocaine, and a loaded handgun. His reckless gamble cost him everything. A federal judge didn't take the chase lightly, slapping the multi-convicted felon with a crushing 17.5 years in federal prison. On February 26, 2024, Arkansas State Police were alerted to a fleeing silver Mercedes-Benz ripping down Interstate 55. Troopers clocked it at nearly 120 miles per hour, weaving through traffic before briefly disappearing. Minutes later, the car doubled back northbound, and that's when ASP caught back up. The first pit attempt went bad. Trooper Jarvis Mallow crashed hard, suffering broken bones, but the suspect didn't stop. Instead, the Mercedes kept pushing, now hitting speeds around 135 miles per hour. That's when another ASP unit, Trooper Thomas Hitchcock, joined the chase and lined things up to end it the right way.
We're at the speed's 120, 40 mile marker northbound.
You get a clear spot, be behind or get that construction.
Stand by 130. TBI, give me a 1060.
Trooper Thomas Hitchcock landed a perfect pit at around 118 miles per hour, finally stopping the Mercedes. The driver was taken into custody and charged with felony fleeing and reckless driving after pushing extreme speeds. One trooper injured, patrol cars wrecked, but ASP still finished the job. On the sunny morning of June 11, 2025, Joey Vincent Simmons II woke up in Memphis and decided to gamble his life against the Arkansas State Police, wanted for a violent string of armed robberies in Conway and Damascus. The 23-year-old was spotted in a Toyota Camry on US Highway 65. Most people pull over, but Simmons chose a different exit, one that wouldn't lead to a jail cell.
With
This pursuit proved just how lethal the job can be for the ASP. As the chase tore through B Branch, Simmons reached out and opened fire, shooting directly at the pursuing trooper from his moving car. But you can't outrun physics while engaging in a gunfight. Seconds after pulling the trigger, the suspect lost control, careening off the asphalt and into a dense wooded area. The impact was so violent that Simmons was ejected from the vehicle. It took nearly 15 minutes of searching the dense woods to finally locate the suspect. Joey Vincent Simmons II was the prime suspect in multiple aggravated robberies and had just committed a criminal attempt to commit capital murder by firing on the police. However, he would never answer for those crimes in court. On January 31st, 2026, a white Dodge Durango RT fled a traffic stop and even managed to outrun one Arkansas State Police unit. A short time later, Trooper William Rourke spotted the SUV entering Interstate 40. The driver, a heavily intoxicated female, was clearly impaired and reckless, and the chase was on. The Durango may weigh like an elephant, but it's very fast. She pushed close to 100 miles per hour. Then it turned bad. Trooper Rourke lost control and slammed into a metal barrier, then a concrete wall. She kept pushing. Within minutes, 6 more ASP units joined to stop her before someone else got hurt. Troopers timed a clean pit on the interstate and the Durango came to a stop. The driver stumbled out, resisted briefly, and looked completely out of her mind.
Open the door! Open the door!
Open the door!
Open the door! Watch them. Make sure their hands are up. Open the door!
Are you gonna kill me?
Open the door.
You're gonna kill me.
Open the
Put your
door.
hands up. You're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me.
Put your hands right
You're
here.
gonna kill me.
Put your hands right
You're
here.
gonna kill me. You're gonna kill
Do
me.
not move.
You're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me. Y'all wanna back me up? Oh my God! Y'all wanna back me?
She was taken into custody, and her passenger admitted she had taken unknown drugs just hours earlier and suddenly went crazy. Making a simple mistake on the highway is one thing, but trying to embarrass the Arkansas State Police is a guaranteed one-way ticket to jail. On June 12th, an ASP trooper spotted a black Cadillac cruising down Interstate 49 with a defective taglight. It should have been a standard stop. Instead, the 41-year-old driver slammed the gas and instantly pushed the sedan to 114 miles per hour.
Has been notified they're going to try and get green light West Fork out there.
TBI A and B, TBI A and B.
10-4's vehicle stop.
Nope, he's on the wrong way.
10-4.
Shit.
The primary unit executed a flawless pit maneuver, forcing the Cadillac off the asphalt and into the grassy median. That should have ended it, but the suspect somehow regained control. Shifting into complete reckless mode, he whipped back onto the highway and hit an unbelievable 142 miles per hour. He had no idea another unit was already waiting just ahead with sharp spikes.
Northbound from the 64.
Northbound from 64.
Light traffic speed at 140.
10-4 light traffic speed 140.
The Cadillac right there. Got tires going flat, tires going flat. Sorry, everybody, do a foot bell. Get up here, 1-1.
Those sharp spikes violently shredded the Cadillac's tires, forcing the mangled sedan to bleed off speed. The moment the car dropped to 55 miles per hour, the absolute sweet spot for a takedown, the pursuing trooper went for the kill. He delivered a final crushing pit maneuver that sent the vehicle spinning to a dead stop.
I wasn't running. Motherfucker. Hey, sir, I'm not lying.
With the cuffs firmly on, Michael Dorsey offered up the excuse of the year, claiming he only hit 140 miles per hour because his gas pedal was magically stuck. The troopers obviously didn't buy the lie. Dorsey was promptly hauled off to the Washington County Jail to face a mountain of felony charges. Since Arkansas judges don't take these high-speed pursuits lightly, he is now looking at a potential 3 to 16 years behind bars. On the night of April 29, 2025, a simple traffic stop for sketchy paper tags quickly escalated into a dangerous, high-speed manhunt. Corporal Dustin Arnold attempted to pull over a black SUV on Interstate 30, but the driver had other plans. Instead of yielding, he floored it, utilizing the shoulder to dangerously weave past innocent motorists.
Osprey, I'm sure you have. You advised Troop A.
Public service with a mount.
10-4.
That's 124.
crash into 33. Roll over 1016, 1016.
This is proof that ASP troopers will do anything to stop a fleeing suspect, even if it endangers their own lives. Trooper Freeman blocked the suspect's path, and at 100 miles per hour, the suspect crashed into his cruiser and went off-road. The violent impact disabled both vehicles and left Trooper Freeman with minor injuries.
Hey, right here, right here, right here. Hey!
With the cuffs securely on suspect Milton Ellis Jr., troopers searched his wrecked SUV and found exactly why he fought so hard: a red backpack holding a stolen .38 special revolver out of Memphis. After a quick trip to the hospital for stitches in his face and arm, Ellis was hauled off to the Saline County Jail to face a mountain of felonies, including second-degree battery, felony fleeing, and possession of a stolen firearm. At 140 miles per hour, the line between a high-speed chase and a death sentence is razor thin. On December 19, 2023, West Memphis native Mario Page decided to test that line against the Arkansas State Police and a drug task force. Wanted on multiple felony warrants, the 43-year-old ignited a terrifying pursuit. This was one of the most brutal pit maneuvers ever recorded on an Arkansas dash cam. Traveling at a staggering 132 miles per hour, the trooper went all in, betting his own life to stop the suspect before he could kill an innocent driver. The trooper got incredibly lucky, narrowly surviving the high-velocity collision by crashing into the side of a semi-truck as the suspect's vehicle careened violently down a steep embankment. While the trooper and the truck driver miraculously walked away, Mario Page did not survive the wreckage. Being out on a $250,000 bond for first-degree murder usually means keeping a very low profile. But on October 2nd, a 17-year-old awaiting trial for allegedly shooting his mother's boyfriend decided to steal a car instead. When Texarkana police and the ASP spotted him on Jefferson Avenue, the teen didn't pull over. He mashed the gas, hitting 95 miles per hour as he merged onto Interstate 30, proving he hadn't learned a single lesson from his time behind bars.
Passing on the right shoulder and traffic. Speed's about 90. Traffic's pretty heavy.
The RP on the phone advised we're going towards I-30 now.
They're trying to run me off the road. They're about to crash out. We're about to 6. They kept it on the road, still eastbound, 9 mile an hour. Traffic clear up. I'll try to get TV out. They're passing on the left inside shoulder. They're about to wreck out right here. Looks like. Yep, they're wrecking out in the median. Roll over, roll over.
Driver, show me your motherfucking hands!
Near the Interstate 49 interchange, teen made a wild, desperate attempt to pass slower traffic by ripping through the grassy median. He completely lost control, violently flipping the vehicle until it came to a crushed rest upside down on its roof.
All right, roll over on your stomach. On your stomach. What the fuck are you thinking? Huh?
They trying to kill me.
What the fuck are you thinking?
Trying to kill me.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. You stupid? Don't you fucking move muscles, you understand? I will tase the hell out of you.
Troopers dragged him from the wreckage, and after a quick trip to the hospital to get cleared, he was officially placed under arrest and hauled straight to a detention center.
Stand up. Put your feet under you. Don't play stupid. You done did all this. It's you that did that.
You fucking bitch!
Come over here.
Unsurprisingly, the judge had zero patience for Micah Xavier Holmes. His original bond was immediately revoked, and he was slapped with a brand new $250,000 bond for felony fleeing and theft of property, because he decided to go on a high-speed joyride while already facing a massive first-degree murder charge. His reckless stunt destroyed any chance of leniency. He's now looking at a potential 10 to 40 years or even life in state prison. This chase is proof why starting a high-speed chase in Arkansas is the worst mistake of your life. On March 17, 2024, officers spotted a stolen Honda Civic out of Springdale. When Officer Mike Sweeney lit it up, the driver Derek Stidham Jr. hit the gas and the chase was on.
No, if you can hit him.
Right here, just west of Christmas tree farm. Oh, we got one ejected. He's on foot, black male, black pants, black hoodie. He's running back behind this yard.
ASP is known for some of the most violent pits in the country, and this is exactly why. At nearly 100 miles per hour, the impact ejected the driver out of the window, and somehow Stidham still got up and ran. Adrenaline was doing overtime. Officers used drones, thermal cameras, and K9 units, but he slipped away, only to be arrested the next day. A passenger was left injured and a .40 caliber handgun was found near the scene. This is one of the wildest cross-state pursuits the ASP has ever seen. Fleeing Oklahoma authorities, a black Chevy Tahoe crossed the border right into an ASP trap. Corporal Court Williams locked onto the heavy SUV pushing over 100 miles per hour, and the high-speed chase was on.
I'm hitting, but he recovered.
10-4, copy, recovered.
Back westbound.
Out there.
When the trooper attempted a second pit, the suspect violently brake-checked him, completely disabling the cruiser. Another unit took over as the Tahoe hit 130 miles per hour.
Allen's en route to the Twin Bridges to try to set up fire.
10-4, passing Sunnyside.
Passing Sunnyside.
Coming up to the bridges.
Coming up on the bridges, 10-4.
West Lane 130 coming up to Bridges.
West Lane 130, approaching Bridges.
He's in another vehicle, still going. I'm not sure. I think he got a good spot. Passing Walmart eastbound. He's on the rim. Every time I try for a pit, there's a car coming.
The chaotic run finally ended when the Tahoe lost control and violently crashed through a residential fence. The driver bailed from the wreckage, sprinted through several backyards, and even tried to steal a car from an open garage before troopers finally tackled him in the woods. Searching the wrecked SUV, they found exactly why Derek Scrutter was willing to risk everything. 2 locked suitcases stuffed with 240 pounds of meth and 2 pounds of fentanyl. With his decoy driver also captured after a nearby crash, Scrutter was hit with top-tier drug trafficking and felony fleeing charges. He's now facing up to life behind bars.